I'm guilty of having had this perhaps misconception when I was younger. Folks, this is Kevin Abdulrahman. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel so you're updated when I release a video. There is no frequency, so you're updated whenever I release a video. Let's get into today's thought. I'm guilty of not having had this understanding of making this mistake, and I'll admit it to you in this video. When I was younger and I was wanting to achieve success. Now, success, whatever it means to you. I had my own definitions of success when I was younger, and I wanted to achieve it. I was guilty of wanting and looking for shortcuts. Now, let me explain to you what my thought was and how it's corrected and how it's evolved to where it is today and where it should be, and I hope it's a lesson for you. When I was younger, I wanted success. So let's say, for example, it was to make $1 million. It was to buy a Ferrari. It was to have a great home. It was to have a great business. It was to retire. Let's say those were some of the things that I wanted to achieve. I was looking for shortcuts. How can I beat the system? How can I defy gravity? How can I take 10 steps in one? How can I skip the line in order to be able to achieve it? Not by being dodgy, not by doing anything wrong, but how can I skip steps? And if someone has done it before, what can I do to do it faster? In essence, I guess I thought perhaps I'm smart, or I'm smarter than a lot of people, or I don't know what I was thinking. I haven't formulated that. But what has evolved and what has changed, and what I hope that it could be perhaps a lesson for you or some food for thought, doesn't have to be a lesson, just some food for thought for you, is the reality of it is whatever success means to you, the realization I have today that I've made peace with and that I've actually realized everyone has understood to achieve a real level of success, one that has nothing to do with the outside but that inner satisfaction, is to understand that there is no such thing as a shortcut. We all have journeys that we need to go through, that we need to live. These are journeys we have to go through. At best, when you have a mentor, when you have someone that is inspiring, when you learn a lesson, make sure that you download my soon-to-be released podcast with great interviews of people and YouTube videos, free plug. But when I'm having these conversations, and when I've had many conversations, and when I'm helping a lot of individuals, and when I'm speaking on stage, the reality is, at best, what you can have are tips, thoughts, strategies, tactics for you to think, evolve your thinking, and make better decisions, take better actions to avoid perhaps some wrong turns, to perhaps not make the same mistakes that other people have made. But it doesn't mean that you will avoid mistakes. It doesn't mean that you will not take wrong turns. It doesn't mean that you will make every single decision correctly. None of that. You still have to travel that journey. Kind of like climbing a mountain. All you will know by having mentors, by listening to podcasts, by getting great information, is not shortcutting the mountain. It's not a helicopter that's going to take you and drop you at the top. It's none of that. You still have to climb. Every single step is on you. But what you'll be able to do is perhaps take better tools with you, be better prepared, and avoid turns that could be devastating, if that's supposed to be a fate, and have a smoother journey than what would have otherwise been a much tougher journey without having the knowledge, without having the skills and so forth. So the essence of what I'm trying to say in one line is there is no shortcut. You still have a journey that you have to travel to, and it's worth it, and it does help if you do have mentors, if you're filling your mind with great information, if you're skilling up, if you're having great conversations. But understand that at the end of it all, no one is smarter than anyone else. You can't beat the laws of gravity. You can't defy the sun rising from the east and setting in the west. Not sure what happened with the video, but I guess the essence of what I want to say is whatever your goal is, understand that the journey that you have to travel to, you have to travel. There is no shortcut in the journey. At best, from everything that you learn, from everyone that you learn, you'll be able to save yourself from stepping on some potholes. Nonetheless, the journey that you need to travel to achieve your goal must be traveled by you. I hope that this is some food for thought for whatever you choose to do today and on a daily basis towards your journey. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification, and hey, if you feel that someone could benefit from this video, share it with them.